Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome back. So grab your headphones and your imagination because this Tuesday is bonus episode of On the Town with Tanya. It's buzzing with girl power, rock and roll, and Beatlemania, honey. We're sitting down with the creative force behind the Ladybugz. Yes, today's guest is a Richmond, Virginia-based filmmaker and the writer behind the Ladybugz. It's an 8-part comedy drama web series that reimagines the Beatles story with 4 young women from Liverpool instead of 4 lads, young men. A lifelong lover of music and storytelling from childhood Beatle records to her own handmade books. Yeah, as a kid. She founded her production company, Abbey Roads Film, in 2022 and has since built the Ladybugz from script to trailer to original music, including a song, Fall in Love, with Hollywood's attention already, turning her way, and a copyright she refused to sell. She is now gearing up to film episode 1 in October 2026 with a stronger cast, a new producer, and her community cheering her on every step of the way. I want you guys to please help me welcome. I call her the #1 Beatle fan in America. Please help me welcome Abby Martin. Hey.
Hi.
Wait a minute. We'll get there. I'm slow today. Thank you.
Hi, everybody.
Thank you so much for joining. You look gorgeous. Look at you.
Thank you so much. So do you. Thank you.
I'm so excited because it's been a while, and I've been waiting for updates saying what's going on with these Ladybugz.
Exactly.
What's on? So thank you. Thank you for being my guest. I appreciate you.
Thanks for having me. Me. I appreciate you.
Yeah, we do. We appreciate each other. So let's start from the beginning. How did the idea for Ladybugz first come together?
Well, I guess it would say maybe around the time of COVID in 2020. That's when I had a little extra time on my hands to kind of dive into my creative zone and, figure some things out, what I was going to do with my future. And I just started to always think, I always wanted to write some kind of Beatles book or like a trivia book on them because I had amassed so much knowledge about them over the years. And so I thought, why don't I write a script about a reimagined band, maybe a female Beatles band. What if they were girls? What if they were born daughters instead of sons? And that's what kind of gave me the idea of writing the story of the Ladybugz. So something creative and interesting, something that hadn't been done before, unique.
Right.
That's how I did it.
Yeah, that is very unique. I mean, I wouldn't even think of spin on that. That's absolutely brilliant. I cannot wait. What was it about the Beatles story that made you want to reimagine it all with a female band?
With a female band? Well, it's because I had been so fascinated by the Beatles, and of course, everybody can see them over my shoulder. I always the shoulder. They are here. Oh, and just real quick, happy birthday, Ringo Starr! I don't want to forget that. Hey. It is Ringo Starr's 86th birthday, so I wanted to say that. Woo!
Okay, yay! Happy birthday, Ringo! Wait, he deserves a cheer for that. Happy birthday, Ringo! Yay! Yeah, he deserves that.
Exactly. Gotta shout him out. He's a living legend. Yes. So, I had always been so fascinated by every aspect of their lives, who they were, where they grew up, what were they like as kids, or as teenagers, how did they get together, their spouses, their children, just every facet of their being I was just into. And so I just thought, what if I wrote a story about them, but flipped? What if it was, a female version of them instead of males? So, so that's why all that information that I've put to use over the years and the little trivia facts and things that I've known about, I put it into the form of a story. So I'm able to tell that story in a new way.
That is fantastic. So some of the cast, tell us about, let's see, Jennifer Lloyd. What makes her the John Lennon of the group?
Oh my gosh. Okay, Jennifer Lloyd. She is just this sassy, tough girl, tomboy from Liverpool. You know,
Mm-hmm.
she's always getting in trouble at school, which is
Mm-hmm.
exactly what she and John had in common because John was always cutting up in class and giving his teachers a fit every day. It was always something with him. He was just he was the class clown, just always sarcastic, always with the jokes.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how Jennifer is. She's just like that in class. You know, she
Wow.
always has something to say, always giving the teachers a hard time, always being sent out to the room. Go straight to the headmaster's office at once. You know, so she had to get up and get her books and go to the headmaster's office all the time.
That is great.
And that's John's history. That's
Wow.
exactly what happened with them too.
That is brilliant casting. Wow. And how did you go about it? Cashing. How did you go about casting Ashley Carroll and Cara Minnelli for the, for the iconic lead? Yeah, two lead roles.
Gosh. They are just amazing. First of all, I'm so proud of my entire cast. Those two are just so great. It's a funny story about Ashley. It's so interesting. I put out a casting call for a different role in the production, and it wasn't for the lead production, or it wasn't the lead in the production at the time. So it wasn't for that particular character. She had applied for a lesser known character in the production.
Oh.
And so it kind of worked out where the existing actress in that lead role, she had stepped away from the production. So that Jennifer Lloyd role became open.
Wow.
And so I started looking through past applicants and thinking, well, I already, found somebody for the role that Ashley was looking for. I already hired someone for that role. And I saw her profile and I read her information again and then heard her singing voice and thought, oh my gosh, it's her. She's the one. She's the new Jennifer Lloyd. And I was so pleased to meet her and talk to her and audition her, interview, and so that's how that worked out. It couldn't have worked out better.
Amazing.
Because she was a surprise. That wasn't the role initially that she had applied for. So that was Ashley's story. And then with Cara, I had auditioned her maybe 2 years ago, 2.5 years. And she was such a huge Paul McCartney fan. When she saw the casting for the female Paul McCartney, she went right for it because she thought, this has to be fate. This is just in the cards for it to work out. And she was just, she was awesome. Interviewed, auditioned, just phenomenal talent.
That is amazing. I thought about it and I said I should have put all the pictures of the cast up, and then it was too late by the time I thought about it. So I apologize for that. But they can go to your site, correct? And see the cast. Let me see. This one, right? Ladybugz, right there.
Ladybugz65.com. If you can go there, it'll take you to my Instagram page, which has a lot of the cast members there. YouTube. Yeah, so you'll be able to see all of them.
Yeah, great. Wow. Because I cast such a beautiful cast. I mean, every last person in it, I was like, where'd you get these people from? Are they real?
They're real, believe it or not.
And like naturally beautiful. It was like
all of them.
I can't wait to see what role they each play, because I like the trailer too.
Thank you.
The trailer was good. The trailer is very good. It's I just never would have thought of that. So it's great because people love the Beatles.
Yes, they do.
They really do. So the music clearly runs deep in your life, and has, it seems. So how did growing up on the Jackson 5 and the Beatles shape your ear for the show sound?
My goodness. Well, from a young age, because I have an awesome musical family. All of them. Every member of the family is a musician, an artist. And so, there was always different music playing in the house, but our standard favorites were, of course, the Jackson 5. That was, of course, what we listened to most of the time. And just hearing the harmonies and the beats and just, the unity of those two bands, just really inspired me all throughout life as to, this is how to be superstars. This is how to come from humble beginnings, because both bands, the Beatles and the Jacksons, came from the humble beginnings.
They did.
And, they, formed these awesome bands, one with, of course, the parents' influence there, Joe, with the Michael Jackson.
Yeah, Joe.
Yeah.
Famous Joe.
Yeah, Joe. And then, of course, with the Beatles, them just kind of finding each other in the neighborhood, in high school, auditions, things like that, how they got together. That kind of element just really inspired me all throughout life as to, how to be a success in the industry and, make your way through, carve your own path. And just the music itself, the instrumentation, the harmonies, the beats, just everything. You can't get much better than the Beatles and the Jacksons.
Nope, that's about as top of the line as it gets.
Top of the line. They're up here, and then there's everything else,
That's it.
Yeah, they're just really, they've inspired me so much.
Yeah. Wow. So you wrote "Fall in Love."
I did.
For the series. What was it like producing that song with let me see if I say his name right, Saga Tennis, and then bringing it to life in a music video?
It was great. Well, I wrote the song "Fall in Love" in 2022 when I first started to write the script, because I wanted the Ladybugz to have like a signature hit song that kind of like their trademark, what they're known for. And so I just sat down one day and I started thinking of, Beatles songs, like a kind of catchy tune with, repetitive choruses and that type of, driving dance beat that they were so famous for. I thought, I can write a song like that. I think I could do it. So I just started thinking of the lyrics, I know what you want, you know what I need. Let's, put our hearts together and fall in love. And I thought, okay, that's something that they would say, that because they're just my blueprint for everything. Wow. So I wrote the lyrics, and Saga and I, we had already been in contact, just working together as collaborators. And I recorded my voice and I sent him the notes of it. I think I might have played it on the piano a little bit and sent him a clip of that. And from there, he was able to build this masterful song with the guitars and the bass and the drums and everything and he just put it all together in the studio. Wow. And I just can't thank him enough for his genius. Saga. Yes. Hi, Saga. I hope you're with me today.
Yes. That's somebody call someone a musical genius. They can see the whole vibe going.
He could see the whole vibe just simply from my, simple lyrics and my, very, bland singing. To send him that, and then he created a masterpiece, and that is how Saga and I work together. So we have a couple other songs that we're going to be working on to bring to this production, and I'm so excited to work with him again on music. So
that is amazing.
This is how we do it. I don't know, he's just great. He's awesome.
That is amazing. I'm excited. I wish, because of copyright issues, even if you were here, I can't play certain things if they're on Spotify, YouTube. I can't play them, unfortunately. So,
okay.
Apologies. Yeah, that's why you didn't see. I didn't ask you for a clip, because last time I did that, the singer gave permission, but they were still like, nope, it's copyright because of Spotify. Which I get it. They're protecting the artist, so it's protecting your work. So I have no problem with that. Sure. Although they probably don't pay as much, but that's another story.
Right.
That's another story. But at least I just thought, wow, could you, I don't know. Anyway, so music. I wasn't saying. Oh, your mother used to ask you to read the Ladybugz script over the phone like a soap opera.
Yes,
how much did her support shape that project?
Oh my gosh, my dearly departed mother. I lost her. Lost her 2 years ago. Miss her every day. She was my biggest fan. She loved the Ladybugz. She was just so supportive of this whole project. Mm-hmm. And she just used to have me call her and just read the script to her, and I would act out all the voices and the Mr. Henderson and the headmaster and Jennifer and everybody, and do all the accents, and she loved it. That was just such a fun time that we had together, and I miss that. And she just became one of my biggest supporters in this project.
That is amazing.
In every way, she's been rooting for me. So that's another reason I have to do this. I can't let Mom down.
No,
she's rooting for me up there. I know she is.
Absolutely.
I want to make her proud.
Yes, that's
Gotta
right.
Make her proud.
That's it. And you have, I'm sure, this to come up with this idea and execute it, to get this far in the project. Most people would give up and be like, oh, I didn't get what I wanted, so let me just give up. But you're just making it bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And that's how you build the momentum. That's how you get what you need and want. The universe put it on your heart. Like you are. The number one Beatle fan.
Absolutely. And I just really think that that's how it started. I mean, from 4 years old when I first heard the Beatles, because again, you know, all I was listening to was the Jacksons and other things. You know, I had never heard anything like the Beatles before. I had never heard a British accent at that age before.
Oh, okay.
And they were singing with British accents. And I just thought, who are these guys? What, you know, just unbelievable. And it just opened my mind up to so many other genres and bands that they had just inspired me to listen to just by knowing who they were. I was interested in so many other things. So yeah,
wow. That's amazing. Wow. Take us back to 2023. What was the first trailer shoot like, and what did you learn from it? You posted audio stories online. Character, using an English accent to build your audience. That was brilliant. What inspired that?
Well, you want me to talk about the trailer first in 2023?
Yeah,
sure. Yeah. So filming the trailer, that was rough. That was my first directorial debut. That was my first time getting a cast and crew together. Thank you. It was really, really tricky, but we somehow, you know, managed to pull through with, you know, what we had. I had a tiny little budget, so I wasn't able to do a whole lot. You know, we even had the lodging for the cast at that time. It had fallen through, and plans had changed, and we had to do this quick hotel thing. And it was just a complete, you know, I don't want to say disaster, because we actually ended up filming, and it's on YouTube now. Yeah,
it's on. I have it queued up for maybe watching at the end if we want, or whenever. Yeah.
Sure. Thank you so much. So it was fun. It was difficult. It was challenging, but the cast at the time, they were stellar, and I appreciated them just being there and doing exactly. I mean, they went above and beyond, I would have to say. So I applaud the cast from 2023, 3 years ago when I first started. They did a remarkable job, and I will never forget them for it, ever. No matter what casting changes have happened, no matter where they are now, I will never forget their contribution to my dream as the very first, you know, shooting that I did. They were there for me.
Well, that's called loyalty. So
I live it.
That's good. That was probably the first lesson you learned, is that there are some people that are loyal, because that takes commitment from the actors, the team, everybody.
Everybody. It was really definitely a labor of love, and I will never forget them for it. And
Wow.
So it was and you had asked me about the audio stories. Is that next question? So I just wanted to create more of a buzz about the Ladybugz, and to get people to, you know, going to the Abbey's Road Films page on YouTube, to my channel. And so I thought, why don't I start introducing a little bit of the story to viewers and listeners? Why don't I start so I can make it real in their minds? Because I'm sure they're probably wondering, you know, how do you wrap your mind around a female John Lennon? What does that look like? What does that sound like? Who, you know? So I wanted to make the story real by posting audio stories. And I did the very best I could with my British accent to make it more authentic, so that, you know, the listeners would, you know, feel more connected to the story.
Right, exactly.
You know, so I tried to do that, you know. Thank you. And I've always loved the British accent, by the way, in case people are wondering about that, since I was a child, again, with hearing their accents for the first time, and everybody else from England there from that point on, I was just hooked on the British accent. So I did that for the audio stories as a way to just, you know, acclimate viewers and listeners with the Ladybugz and what happens in the story, the first couple of scenes. So,
very brilliant. I think that's a brilliant way to lure people in. Very brilliant. I think one day we're going to go back to that, actually. You know, where you just have to listen to the radio. You can't actually see stuff. I think one day there will be a time. I believe we'll go back. As much as we think we're going ahead, I think we're going to go back.
I think people are going to be returning to what is natural, what is normal, peaceful, wholesome. I think there's such a need for that, which is why I believe that this Ladybugz series is exactly what people need. Wholesome, fun, endearing, dramatic, all of it, musical. It just has all the elements that I believe viewers would be interested in. And so, we're going to get back to stuff like that. Audio stories.
Absolutely.
You
I'm
know,
I'm a firm believer. And when you can and you can tell that by how well podcasts are doing. Like
exactly.
not before they put the where you had the image. Before that, they're really popular because people want to be on the go while they're listening. So that's why.
That's
But
exactly right.
if somebody keeps playing around, we might be back to transistor radios.
Oh, come in,
I'm just
Tokyo.
saying.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm just saying.
you know, it might not, you might be onto something, because we need that. We need to get back to the good old days, because we all have memories of what things used to be and how great things were from the past.
Yeah.
And if we can just, get back to some of those things,
Yes.
I think life will be a lot easier.
A lot
Simpler.
easier. Yeah, we're making it way too complicated at this point.
I agree with you.
But I mean, it's a blessing and a curse. So we'll take it like that.
That's right.
So I heard in 2025, a Hollywood producer wanted to option the show, but
Yes.
they asked you to give up your copyright and recast. Why
Yeah.
was walking away from that deal the right call?
Ah.
Well done. Well done, by the way. Well done.
Thank you. Oh boy, what a decision that was.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you for saying that. And first of all, I want to say with that Hollywood producer and that team,
Mm-hmm.
I appreciated getting to know them, working with them.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciated the fact that they believed enough in me and this script and the series to want to even produce it and put a price tag on it, a high one.
Yeah, exactly.
So I don't have any, ill will or any negative feelings about that. In fact,
Exactly.
I tell you, I appreciate them so much
Mm-hmm.
for kind of trying to take me under their wing and to show me how Hollywood works. And because I was so green, I didn't know, I didn't
Right.
understand anything
Right.
about
Right.
what they wanted me to do.
Mm.
So when they said, in order for us to produce your series and get it to a big time distributor, because they had big plans for this thing. I mean, they're talking A-listers and everything. In order for us to do that, you're going to have to sell it. You're going to have to sell your script. You're going to have to sell the whole thing. And you're not going to be able to retain any of your rights.
That's ridiculous.
It's not even a little bit, not like one,
It's
anything.
ridiculous.
Nope.
That
So
is sinful.
I don't want to do that. And I had to apologize. I'm sorry. I don't think I can do that. And
Right.
further, I would have to get rid of my cast that I was just talking about.
Right.
These people that I've built relationships with, these
Right.
cast members and actors that
Right.
I've developed, spent time with, auditioned, interviewed, read the script with, practiced, done table reads, and to say goodbye.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. That's
and
hard.
my baby that I've been developing since 2022, the story.
Mm-hmm.
So, I went to sleep. I slept on it. I said, okay, maybe the next day I'll change my mind. Maybe I
Right.
will take the deal, maybe.
Right.
And then I thought, no, I absolutely cannot go through this.
Yes.
It doesn't matter how much money they would pay me. I'm sorry. Money is wonderful. And I would have
Right.
loved to have had it.
Right.
But at the expense of my story and my cast, I said absolutely not.
Right.
The-
Keep.
I couldn't do it.
Yep.
You
But
know,
that's important to keep your creative control. That's your baby. Even when a bigger offer is on the table, that's your
Yeah,
baby. Yeah.
it
And
is.
if you sell that, then what else will you have next?
Yeah. Okay, sure. I'd have a big check. That's
Right.
awesome.
Right. Right.
But I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. I wouldn't be able
Right.
to live with myself knowing that I gave away my dream
Yes.
in my
Exactly.
story and my cast and my mom's support.
Mm-hmm.
What would my mom say? I was
Yeah.
telling a couple of cast members that I've had dreams of John Lennon telling me, you better go for it, go.
Go for it. You're not going to get another deal like this again. Come on now. That's pretty nice deal. Yeah.
Money's all right, money, but
Money.
not at the expense of your soul. Take it from me. So he would know. They know about this stuff. They know about these deals.
Yeah.
And what it feels like to give away your creativity and just be like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
you don't have to anymore anyway. There's so many new stations coming up. What's his name? Byron Allen just bought another station where he's going to do stuff like movies, whatever, TV
really?
shows. Yeah, and a big one. He bought I forgot the name of the thing. Look it up. Byron Allen.
Byron Allen?
Byron Allen. And then there's Angel Network now, which is like a Tubi, but better right here. It's also African American owned, if I'm not mistaken. There's one with an actor who started it, and then there's another one. So there's 3 major new platforms. So they've changed the game to vertical dramas now.
Yes, they have.
Vertical dramas, just boom, drop the mic. I mean, it's
drop the mic.
Drop the mic, because anybody can get what they want if they stand their ground.
That's right. There's so many opportunities to do it.
So many.
And it's not taking anything away from Hollywood, because, Hollywood's wonderful, but, but I just don't think that I was the right filmmaker for them. If I had maybe written a script that I didn't care about and just said, okay, go ahead, I'll sell it. Go ahead, do whatever you want with it. That would be fine. But because I'm in love with what I've done and I'm so connected to it.
I know. They say don't get attached, but I was like, listen,
they said
all 15 of mine. I got 15 I'm writing. 3 are done. But you're not taking my stuff. I'm not. I did set aside some. Go ahead, take it. Give me the right money and you can have it. So those are my play ones. And then I have some that I'm like, there's no way I'm giving up anything on this. Nope. So I don't know if it ever happened, but I'm willing to gamble it because it's my work.
I hear you.
Yeah, I created it. So why am I going to just give it away to somebody?
No.
That makes no sense.
Right.
Makes no sense. But anyway, it's good for you to be so modest. And yes, we still do appreciate Hollywood. We still do appreciate the blockbusters. But for the little guy out there who's like, I don't know if I can do this film. If you know how to crowdfund and get that money, you can do whatever you want.
Absolutely.
Anything.
Absolutely. Yeah. And I take inspiration by I always use Dallas Jenkins, who is oh my gosh, he's the creator, writer, and director of The Chosen. The most wonderful, awesome series about the life of Jesus. A multi-part episode. Oh, it's just phenomenal.
I've heard about it.
It is so wonderful. Okay. It's entertaining, heartwarming. It has all the elements. It's funny. It just shows everything in such a Jesus.
I'm sure Jesus had humor.
Jesus had humor. Jesus does have humor. He is funny. Is funny. And it was portrayed in such a wonderful way. So Dallas Jenkins, he's my inspiration because he actually crowdfunded to film his pilot.
Really?
And yes, he found like 15,000 donors to all pitch in. And he was able to afford to film his first episode. And I take inspiration from that.
That is.
I thought, if you've got 15,000 people, I'm just looking for 500 people.
Right. I know. If you guys want to donate, go to the Ladybugz site there. I got it scrolling on the bottom there.
Ladybugz65.com.
Yeah. Yes. Even if no matter what you donate, any amount helps because you never know.
Amount helps.
Yeah, get to that goal. So
yes.
If you're a Beatles fan, come through.
Please, thank you. You will love it. You will love the story. You will love the pilot episode. You will love the beautiful and handsome cast. You think the ladies are gorgeous. We have some really great looking guys in our cast too.
Wow. I saw the new cast. I was like, whoa. These are all pretty people.
Yeah.
Or just like naturally, not all glammed out. I would love to see them glammed out, be something else. But they're just naturally like, is she really that pretty? My God.
Yes, they are.
Yeah,
they are just like that. When we have our table reads and everything, and they're in their natural environment at home, still beautiful. Just always. That's just how they look. They're just they've been blessed.
That's amazing.
Which
when you think about the Beatles, though, right? When they were younger, they probably were very hot.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that was one of the reasons why I had a crush on it. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he was.
I still do. I still
have. And I actually met him in person. He was cute then. He was cute. That was in the 90s, I want to say.
Do we have time for you to tell that story? Because you told it in the first.
Well, okay, so I'll tell the story, but Ringo, if you're out there, I didn't want to fess up. No, I was at an after awards party. And I went with a friend who was the recording artist, And so they had this thing where you had to pick your own table because everybody celebrities in there. So I guess it was like that. I don't know. And then you go get your food, the lobster, whatever you're getting. I don't know. And so I picked this table because my friend was like, "I'll go get the food. You just pick a table." And it was huge. I was like, "How am I going to pick? You can fit like 10, 15 people on these tables. This is huge." So I sat down and there was nobody around. I saw Boys II Men over there. I saw somebody else over there. I mean, everybody was just running around. So he comes over. So, "Do you mind if I have a seat, love?" And I was like,
you might have a seat.
I was like, "Oh, sure. I don't mind." I didn't know who it was at first because I can't see nothing anyway. And so he sits down and says, "Oh, so nice to meet you. My name is so and so." When he said Ringo, I was like, "Oh." And then a reporter came over and said, "Hey, Ringo, could we take a picture of you for the front page?" It was either the Daily News or the Post. I can't remember which one or the other. And he was like, he was sitting there talking to me like this, just talking, regular chat. And so he's like, "Oh, yes, no problem. Go ahead. You can take the picture." And so he's like, "All right, let me just get up here." They were like, "Can you get up or something?" They instructed him to get up. Can you take over here? So sure. So he's like, "Who's she? Could she move out of the picture?" That's what they said. And
that's what they said to you.
Yes, to me. He said he told him because she was trying to set up the shot at first when he was sitting, I think it was, and then we sit us one or the other. But I was next to him talking. Yeah. And so she was like, "I need you to get out of the way. Could you move over?" Like, and so Ringo was like, "Excuse me, that's quite rude, love. I don't think this is my guest, and if you want to take the picture, you're gonna take the damn picture with me. In fact," and he put his arm and he's like, "This is the picture you'll get if you want the picture." And she was like, "Okay." So she took the picture, but I don't know if it made the front page. It was supposed to be for the front page. I'm not sure. I never checked it. It was in the 90s. It was after award Grammy party, and I forgot where it was. It was in Midtown, 50 Summer Street. I don't know. It's been that many years. My brain is fried. But whatever it is, the point is Ringo Starr is the ultimate gentleman.
He's a gentleman.
And human being.
Oh my gosh. What an incredible story. He put his arm around you.
He was trying to say,
right around the back of the chair.
Trying to pose for the picture. Nothing romantic. Nothing. I wish. Nothing romantic. But he was being, gentleman. Kind, and this woman just like, "Well, you're gonna have to move out of the way." Yeah. I was like, "But you was just so nice a minute ago."
See, and that's one of the reasons I love the Beatles so much. That's why I love their personalities. That's why they were worth writing about and creating characters around. Yeah. Because the female version of Ringo is played by Becca Adams Weinberg. She is she's Renee in the story. And her role is to be very friendly, bubbly, happy, all about the peace, all about love, and which is Ringo Starr. So her character Renee is that.
I love it.
That's who he is in real life. He is all about peace and love, and it was so nice to hear how he treated you.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. I would try hoping one day I'd meet John Lennon because I used to live that's not uptown, it's Midtown. I used to live on 60th Street, and he was at Dakota House on 72nd, I want to say. And so I used to walk by there just like, okay, maybe. But then when that whole thing, the whole thing happened, it was like, that's never going to happen in this lifetime. So kind of sucked. But anyway, that was my Beatles.
Well, I love that. I love that story. That is amazing.
So what can you tell us about your new producer and the streaming conversations that are happening now?
Yeah. Okay, great. So my new extraordinary, wonderful, awesome producer is named Skinny Corleone. And if you could give him some claps, Skinny.
Wait, I'll give him claps. Wait a minute. Where's my claps? Claps. Come over here, claps. Let's go. Skinny.
Hi. Skinny is awesome. I met him through LinkedIn last year because I was trying to collaborate with a friend who was doing a film, and she was looking for a camera person. And so I found his information. But then Skinny and we continued to talk, and we stayed in touch. We continued to talk about the Ladybugz and my production. I was finding out about his films and what he's done. And it just so happens that, we decided, hey, why don't we just work together? Why don't, your production company and my production company merge and, put our heads together and see if we can make the Ladybugz a reality. And Skinny has a couple of films on iBoss TV, and he did like an action sci-fi type film, which is pretty cool, called Blink. And he's got a couple of things done. Yeah. So, he's really great. And I'm just really happy to have, met him, to work with him. He does awesome camera work.
That's
And
amazing.
he's also a talent agent. So he has helped provide a couple of actresses for me for this production for the Ladybugz, his actresses.
Nice.
So he's just an all around resource in the DMV. He's,
Nice.
he's from DC. He's, widely known in our area, and we all look to him, for help. Like, do you know anybody who does this? Do you have somebody for camera for that? Do you know? And he's like, oh yeah, I got. And he's so cool. It's like, oh yeah, I got that. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, you.
Amazing. I love his name.
Oh, Skinny. Yeah, he's a star. That's his name, Skinny.
I love it.
Yeah, so we're just really happy to work together, and we're so excited to make the Ladybugz a reality together. And he's independent too. He's also an independent filmmaker and producer. So put us together, we can do something.
That sometimes two heads better than one. That's right.
Exactly.
Wow. So what should fans expect from the story arc across the 10 years the series covers? The fame, the love interest, the highs and lows.
Highs and lows. Okay. Well, I guess what fans can expect is lots of comedy, lots of drama. You're going to have moments where you will laugh out loud. You will have moments where you will cry and say, oh my God. You will have moments where you're just, singing along with the music. You will have moments where you're worried about the cast or the characters and the things that they're going through. And it is just like that. Highs and lows, highs and lows. You never quite know what's going to happen. It's got some twists and turns and some surprises, some endearing moments, some shocking moments. And it's a TV MA PG-13 rating, I guess I would say.
Okay.
It's not G, so it's not a G-rated Disney, and it's not R either. So it's right in the middle.
In the middle. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
So that it's clean enough for younger viewers, like the younger teenagers, 13, 14, 15-year-olds to watch. But it's adult enough for us grown folk to understand and relate to.
Right.
As the realities of a 70s rock band. Because it's some parts are gritty. Right. Their history, the Beatles, they weren't choir boys. They weren't always innocent. They did some things. They said some wrong things. They got into some trouble sometimes. And so I wanted to kind of stick with that element as well, that, the Ladybugz did some things. Jennifer Lloyd, she made her share of mistakes. Yes, she did. Just like John made his share of mistakes. Bad decisions.
Right.
But,
human.
Yeah. Go ahead. You're going to say?
No, I said we're all human.
We're all human. We live and we learn. Hopefully we learn and do better. That's
the
key.
hope. Yeah, that's the real hope.
Yeah. Sure.
Who's this? What do you call it? So, hi. Don't worry. We'll get to you guys in the comments.
I'm sorry. The comments. I'm so bad at reading.
We'll get to them. I'll get to them. Don't worry. I'll put them on the screen. I just always like to do them in the end, just in case. And that way we can cover it. So we'll get to you guys out there. I see you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I see a lot of you out there. You got a big fan base, huh?
Oh wow! Really?
You guys. Yeah,
How many?
See some people out here. I can't see exactly who's on, but I can see who's on here, but I can't see YouTube. And I can't see. Can I see my Facebook page? Maybe I can see my Facebook page, but I can't see YouTube, so I don't know who's on there. But somebody's on. So this is good. So filming episode 1 is targeted for October 2026. What still needs to happen to make that date a reality?
The funding. That's it. Okay. I have 99% of the pilot cast assembled. They've been auditioned, signed, hired, ready to go. They're already reading and practicing. Some of them are already practicing how to play the guitar. Some of them are taking dialect coaching to get that Liverpool accent. So they're in it. This is a committed team, and they are so excited and ready over these next few months to make this happen. The only thing that's missing is the funding. That's it. That's it. Nothing else is missing. I have the producer, I'm talking about Skinny. He has his team. I have a small team of my own. I have the entire pilot cast. We have locations. We have places to film. We have those types of resources.
Nice.
It's just the money to do it.
Okay. So for those interested in crowdfunding or investing in the Ladybugz, what does their support directly make possible?
Well, it pays the cast and crew for their wonderful services. Got to pay them. It's very important. I don't believe in anyone working for free.
Right.
You know, if you're with me and Abby's Road Films, you will get paid. I don't want anyone to be doing me favors and free stuff. No, you work hard. You've traveled all the way here to do this. You should earn. So it takes care of their earnings.
Good.
It pays for the food, wardrobe, post-production, pre-production items, getting permits to film in certain areas.
Yes.
Let's see, insurance, production insurance, workers' comp, which is actually what I'm going to be adding to the cast now. So everyone's going to be covered under a workers' comp policy, which is something I didn't have before. Right. So it would take care of them in case anything goes wrong on set, God forbid. But at least they know that they'll be covered by that insurance. My goodness, it pays for all kinds of things, transportation, to and from the set. It pays for their lodging, hotels, Airbnbs, their plane fare.
Yes.
You know, airfare, everything, you know, trains, however they're coming here, by bus, by car. It takes care of that as well.
Yes.
So every facet of filmmaking and everything to take care of the cast and crew and their needs, it covers that as it should.
Yes, absolutely. It takes a lot to make a film. People don't realize it is a lot. Down to the wardrobe, down to the props, the makeup,
hair.
And then you got to pay the person that's doing the costume designer.
Yeah, pay
very
the
important
designer.
Person.
Yeah, you have to pay the costume designer and the set designer and the hair and makeup team.
Yes, because they have to give that whole. They have to put all of your directions together so that it's a visual now, and people can say, "Oh, wow!"
Absolutely.
That's very important.
It's the all wow. We want that wow factor, and we can do it. I see people are still. I wish I could read these comments.
Don't worry, we will get. I promise you, we'll get to them. I promise you, we will get to them.
So yeah, I mean, it takes all of that, and especially with this being a period piece because it starts in 1965.
Oh, that's great! Oh my gosh,
1980. Yeah, so we have to get the costumes right. The hair has to
definitely have to get that right. Oh,
that's got to be right. The guy, you have to get the sideburns right for the men, and and the ties, the way that they look, all of that goes into a budget. But I'll tell you what, I still think that even with all of those things, our budget is still quite conservative because we're looking for $250,000 for episode 1.
Okay,
and that's it. And that $250 will cover all of that. Just. And covered beautifully. And that's why I was saying if we can get 500 people to donate $500, that's $250,000 right there.
Right. Wow. So donate anything you can, guys. If you can, if you're a company, if you might want to sponsor them, that's another one. If you're a company, I mean, that's the ultimate. Seeing your name up before a show or film is also the ultimate. That's why I love the movie theater ads. Because those really are important.
Yes, they are.
People look at them. So sponsor a movie, guys. Yeah, sponsor it. A series, excuse me. How do I say it? TV series.
Web series. Absolutely. Web series, 8-part web series. Exactly. And I would have to say that each episode, I guess, would be about the same, 250,000 each.
Right.
For all of them. And so the whole thing would be 1 million, for the whole production, which is great. Compared to these big $10 million budgets and things like that, I don't.
Easy. No. Yeah, that's conservative and that's good. I think it's doable. Hit up some of the Wall Streeters who like investing in TV series and films. Those are guys too. I would hit them all up. Yeah, hit them all up.
Yeah, and I'm on LinkedIn as well, and there are a lot of
because there's some on there. You saw them,
and they're on there, and I know they have the ability to help.
Yes, they do. They really do.
They've done really well for themselves. God bless them, and I'm happy for their success.
Yes.
But some of them, they like to invest in projects like this.
Yes.
And
if their return is good, their ROI is good.
Because the return will be good. That's it. Oh, and you had also asked me about a streaming service. Skinny has also been instrumental in securing streaming platforms that he knows of already, that he already has relationships with, so that there will be a home for the Ladybugz to go on. So we will have a platform for it to be seen on. So so he's really good at that. That's his thing. He knows how to make those, you know, negotiations with streaming platforms and how to talk to them. I would let him do that. That's what he's good at. You know, he already has those relationships.
Good deal.
And knows all about, you know, the AVODs, like he just taught me AVOD, advertising video. If he's here, I don't know if he'll say, he just taught me a term about the streaming platforms where they advertise and then where they don't. So it's good if you're on an advertising streaming platform, you know, you get that revenue from the ads, and you know, it helps. So yeah, he was
the pressure off. Yeah. I'm learning some things too. There's a good book by Sergeant Major Craig. I forgot the name, but I'll send it to you. Decoding the decoder. I forgot the name of the book. Really? Shame on me. But when I find the name of the book, I will definitely make sure. Yeah, I don't have it on here, do I? Nope, I took it off. Yeah, when I find the book, I will send it to you, because that book powerful for anybody who's doing films or TV stuff. It's great. He's the Hollywood Whisperer. And he did a lot of deals, Black Panther, a lot of stuff, Disney stuff. Yeah, he's the man. So if he wrote a book, I would be reading it if that's what I do. So because they're, you know, clearly he knows. I mean,
he knows. Yeah,
Coco. He's gotten so many things through. You know,
really,
he's done $40 billion in deals. So he's the man. He's the man. I'll tell you more about it after.
Sure.
For sure.
But
Sergeant Major Craig, he's amazing.
That's good.
Yeah. So what's the one thing you want viewers and fans and potential investors to feel after watching the first episode?
I want them to feel completely entertained. I want them to come away like, oh man, that episode was just awesome. It was so funny. And, you know, I want them to feel that, the enjoyment of it. I want them to feel inspired and interested in the next episode.
Right.
You know, because the way we leave off on episode 1, I want them to be interested in episode 2, to see what happens next. And all of my episodes are like that. It leaves off on a cliffhanger to where you want to know what happens in episodes 3, 4, 5 through 8. And, you know, so I want viewers and investors to feel that way. Interested,
right,
entertained, you know, happy about what they've seen.
Right.
We need to know more about the cast and who they are.
Yes, definitely.
So, yeah, that's what I want them to feel. And if I can just sneak one more thing in, Tanya.
Of course, absolutely. Anything for you, I'll go.
I have so many shout outs and so many people that I want to thank for helping me, but there's one person that I want to mention. Actually, there's a couple.
Okay, go ahead.
When we were talking about Hollywood and me not really knowing how Hollywood worked, I have an advisor. Her name is Dr. Yolanda Nolly. I don't know if she's on this call today.
Okay.
But she is just basically the guru of helping young filmmakers understand the business of Hollywood and how they think and how they work.
Wow.
And I tell you, if I had met her a couple of years ago, I'd probably be in a whole, you know, different thing. She's taught me so much about what to do, what not to do. And so, and I really started to, you know, work with her and be under her tutelage after the Hollywood thing kind of didn't happen. Because I'm like, what, you know, what happened? What did I do? You know, and she taught me, okay, here's what happened. Let me explain. Let me explain it from Hollywood's point of view. And let me explain it from an independent filmmaker's point of view.
Wow.
And this is what you need to know next time. If you ever get into a situation like that, where Hollywood's knocking on your door, you'll know what to say next time.
Right.
You'll know how to speak their language. And not be sitting there at the table like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Right. Speak their language. I like that. Everything has a language. Yes.
And so she was teaching me, that's what went wrong with Hollywood. You just didn't know how to speak their language. They weren't trying to hurt you.
Right.
You just didn't know what they were talking about.
Right.
And they didn't have time to teach you everything. They don't have time. That's not the way Hollywood is. They want to go. They want to sign those deals and get that movie out there.
Yes.
They don't have time to hold your hand.
No.
And see, that's what I needed. I needed hand holding.
Right. And that's okay because you were new. So, I mean, we learn as we go, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But, you know, they just weren't in the position to do that. And she taught me that. So she really opened my eyes to a lot of things as to how the business works, what to do, how to have your ducks in a row next time.
Right.
So thank you, Doctor. I call her Dr. Yo.
Dr. Yo.
Yes, Dr. Yo, you have been a lifesaver. And thank you so much for all of your education and time that you spent with me, teaching me how to do things in the film industry.
And that's important to have a mentor.
It is.
So important. I didn't realize that till recently. Get a mentor, because if they know more than you and they're willing to share and help you grow, why would you try to wing it? Right?
Absolutely. That's what it's about. And I have a couple mentors too. If there's time at the end, I'll share some more.
Yeah. No, go ahead. Because what I'm going to do is going to read. We're at the end now, so I'm going to read I was going to read the questions, but you can say your thank yous first.
Oh, thank you. Okay. Yeah. Thank you to my entire family for being so creative and wonderful and geniuses that have been supportive and excited and helped me grow my talents. Thanks for the music that you've exposed me to as a child growing up, so that now look at what I'm doing now because of that. So thanks to my family, thanks to my 2 kids, my daughter Alexa, my son Will, who by the way has a role in the production. Will is one of my actors. Yes,
that's he right. Is. Incorporate those children.
Incorporate the children. He's 30 years old. He is handsome. He is awesome. Oh my gosh, he's gonna just be a scene stealer.
Oh, is that the guy that I saw? I saw a picture of someone. That might be him.
A couple of them, young African American young man with the beard. You might have seen him. That's my Will. Wow. So he's in there. Thank you.
The whole cast is gorgeous and handsome. So it doesn't matter who you talk about. I wish I would have had the pictures. I could have showed them, but I didn't think of it till too late. So I apologize.
It's okay.
But geez, man. Because if they see the lineup, then they'll be like, "Oh, okay."
Oh, yeah. And I'll tell you where everyone can go to actually see almost every cast member, because there's about like 33 of them.
Okay, tell me.
They can go to the crowdfunding site. That's where they are. There's a gallery. So if you go to ladybugz65.com,
right,
and click on the donate tab.
Okay.
It says donate, that takes you right to our crowdfunding page.
Okay.
And on that page, if you click gallery, you'll click and you'll see the whole cast and their bios on there.
Okay. So you guys got that. It's right there scrolling on the bar, www.ladybugz65.com. All right. And so good. Who else did you want to say thank you to before I read these questions?
Also wanted to say thank you. I don't know if Rob is here, but Rob Kenzie is a successful filmmaker in the Fredericksburg, Virginia area. He runs the Northern Virginia film co-op. He's also mentored me because I've worked on his set several times as a production assistant. So I was on the job training as to how to be a director. This is how you direct a cast and crew. This is how you talk to people. Rob taught me everything I know, and I would love for him to be my first AD for this production.
Right.
So we're still in talks about that. Hopefully he'll be able to come on board and help me with that. But I would love to have him as my assistant director, and to have him work alongside me. I think he would be great, for me, a great backup for me on set. So there's Rob, the entire cast, everybody that's here. I think I've got a couple of cast members that are here. Thank you so much for being here to support me.
Yeah.
My family, again, thank you so much.
Yes, because it takes a team, guys. It takes a team.
Takes a team.
Takes a team and a community.
And Roger is our first donor on crowdfunding.com. He's a friend of Sarah, who is one of my actresses, great friend of hers. He was our first official donor, and he's already donated a couple of times already. So thank you, Roger, for watching. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Roger. We're getting there.
Gosh, we're getting there. And if I can find 499 more Rogers,
yes. I know. Hey, don't underestimate. You never know. I mean, we just never know. My friend raised $6 million in like 5 months.
What?
I mean, she's smart. She's very smart, first of all, but also she knew to tap into her sorority sisters who wanted to invest. So I would be hitting up all the sororities. That's why the AKAs, the Deltas.
Wow.
Yeah, I would hit them up. because it's a great investment. It's not like just putting money to something.
Yeah, it's not going to, exactly. The money's not going to be thrown away. It's going to come back. They're going to see the proof of it on screen, and they're going to see the success of it. So it's I can just assure you, whoever's interested in maybe donating, your money will not be thrown away. It's going to come back. The proof is going to be in the pudding. You will love it. You will get your money back.
Yes.
By helping. And we have rewards on our crowdfunding site.
I saw that. Yes. Yes. So go to that. We got it right down there, guys. You can go to it, check it out, and please donate. Because, when someone has something on their heart, I always say, and they go through all the things that they need to go through, all the steps, you really got to be supportive. When we can, we should be supportive, because art's going to die at some point. And I don't want a bot telling me nothing about my movies. I need someone who really made the movie, cast. I need the whole thing. I don't want animated. If I want an animated show, I'll watch an animated show. But I want to see certain things live and real. And you put a lot of work into it, and you can tell that. Which is what I love. So it'll come. There's miracles happening all the time, and that's going to happen. Okay?
For sure.
That's why I put it out there. That's right. The new moon's setting and hasn't set yet, so we can put our intentions out there that you will get the money and some. So,
and most of all, I do want to I have to thank God, Jesus, the Holy Spirit, my triune God that I pray to all the time for everything. They're over top of this. God's hand's already been in this already. He's already shown me. So with his blessing, this will happen. I just believe it. So
it will happen. And the spirit of John Lennon will also help it happen.
And the spirit of John Lennon and Michael Jackson, if they could just,
MJ, sure they approve.
I know they approve. George Harrison approves. If they can just say, and George Martin, their producer, if they can all just get together and say, God, please, help Abby, because she wants to
come together right now.
There you go.
Doom, 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 doom. I'm messing with you. So let's go to the chat.
Let's go to the chat. We have a question.
Who's out here? So one question was, do the Ladybugz get to do any songs that are from psychedelic periods similar to Sgt. Pepper? That would be cool. That would be cool.
Thank you. First of all, I think I recognize that.
Hi, Islander 473.
Islander 473. I think I know who you are, my dear. Yes. They. Oh, I see Skinny here. Yes, Skinny. I've written a song. I've written a couple of songs. But one of the songs that I wrote is called "Abandon." And Islander 73, you will be delighted to know that song is a cross between. Tanya, I don't know if you're familiar with Led Zeppelin, but there's a song called awesome.
I'm the rock queen. I dated a rock star. I won't tell you which one, but I dated a rock star.
Girl, I need to interview you.
Look, and I didn't know he was a rock star till 2 months in. I'm so stupid.
What?
When I saw a platinum and gold album, I was like, oh, okay. All righty.
Well, I think I have my idea for my next script. I'm going to be talking to Tanya. I'm going to write a story about her.
I got stories.
Oh, we got to talk. I got to interview you. So yeah, so the psychedelic song is called "Abandon." It's a cross between "No Quarter" from Led Zeppelin and "Have a Cigar" by Pink Floyd. So if you can merge those two songs, it's got that deep bass, that beat. That's the song I wrote called "Abandon," and I can't wait to work with Seeger on that one because I know he's going to tear it up.
Yes, you might have a hot soundtrack.
Well, that's what I'm planning. That's what I'm planning. I want all the songs to be, soundtrack worthy, to be on Spotify that everyone can enjoy. So yeah, that answers that psychedelic 70s sound for the Ladybugz for that particular song. Yes.
Wow, nice. Yep. I'm excited. Okay, so let me see who. First, we want to say hi, Skinny Cotiglione. How are you doing, Ciao? How you doing? Yes, indeed, he said. And who we have? Leslie Law, George. She said George. See, I can't wear the glasses, and I can't wear the glasses.
Georgina
Morton.
Yes. Leslie Law is my beautiful queen. She plays the role of Georgina Morton, who is the Ladybugz producer, just like George Martin was.
Oh, okay.
She comes with wisdom and class and experience and the silver hair and she is just a stunner. Okay. And so she's going to be the Ladybugz music producer. Fabulous. And kind of like a mother figure for them too. She kind of guides the girls and helps them, just like George Martin was.
Wow, that's going to be amazing. I'm so excited. You're making me so excited now. Let's see. We have Abby has been amazing through the whole process. That's what Leslie Law said.
Thank you, Leslie.
Yes.
Thank you.
And kudos.
Love you.
IP control is everything. Yes, that's right.
Yes, it is. It is,
Yes.
sir. Yes, it is. I
Hey,
have
thank you.
BuzzFeed.
Islander and BuzzFeed. Thank you. What would you say? He said BuzzFeed, but not BuzzFeed. It's Skinny said BuzzFeed.
Skinny said
what
BuzzFeed.
Was that for?
What's that for? What does that mean? BuzzFeed. Do I need to post something on BuzzFeed?
Yeah. Tell us what that is.
Her vision is our vision. Leslie.
Yes. All
Thank
right.
you, Leslie. Yes.
Yes. Thank you, Leslie.
I have the best cast.
The Ginger Nate. Phew. I was going to show my 4-year-old.
I was going to show my 4-year-old. Well, I can't, I'll tell you this. There is no unclothed scenes in the Ladybugz. So there's no nudity and there are no F-bombs.
Good.
So you still might be able to show the 4-year-old.
They might actually, yeah. You might actually like it. I saw some stuff that was funny to me. I thought it was funny, but so let's see what happens. Let's see. Who's that? I can't come sooner. Who's that? That's
Thank you. That
Ginger Nate. Ginger Nate. Yeah.
Thank you. It can't come sooner. I think I know who that is. That's that might be one of my actors, Nate, who is that is Nate. Hi, Nate. Look at who we have. We have the lovely Ashley Carrill.
Hey, Ashley.
Right here. Oh, yeah. Insight about this project. Great interview. Thank you, Ashley.
Oh, thank you, Ashley.
That's our John Lennon right there. Thank you, Ashley.
Thank you. Yes.
Beautiful. Ashley, you are so talented.
Yes.
We need everybody to go to Ashley's Instagram page and hear her singing.
Yes.
She's on my page as well. She's amazing.
Ashley
explaining the different ones.
Thank you, Skinny.
Thank you, Skinny.
Yes.
Yeah, he knows about this stuff.
Yeah, appreciate that. And who's that?
Fun.
Danielle. Thank you, Danielle.
Hi, Danielle. Oh, Danielle Shania. Danielle Shania is the gorgeous actress that plays Beverly Parker, who is the female version of Billy Preston. She is absolutely beautiful. She's on Instagram. You've seen her picture, Tanya, there.
Yes.
Gorgeous. Wow. She's awesome. She's done amazing movies herself. She's one of Skinny's actresses that he brought to me.
What? Okay.
So, yes, he brought her to me. She is amazing. And her scenes are going to be so cute. Unbelievable. I can't wait to star in this amazing project. Nate is a young actor from Maine who is so funny and so talented. For him to be this young, I call him a child prodigy. He's, he's about 19, 20 years old, I believe, or he's going to be 20 soon. And he drums as if he's Ringo Starr. He drums as if he's lived 6 decades already.
Oh, wow. Wow.
And he's so skilled. He's an impressionist. He did theater in school. So he plays a really funny and interesting character named Nick, who the audience is going to just have a ball with.
This is great.
Nick, you're absolutely excited to be in this wonderful project. Thank you, Nick.
Thank you, Nick. Hey, thank you. Yes, excited.
Yeah. His picture and bio is also on our crowdfunding gallery so that you can see him.
Okay.
Carry on bravely, Miss Martin.
Robert Snyder.
Hi. Oh, Mr. Snyder. Yes. That's our headmaster.
Oh, headmaster.
Awesome. He plays the very proper
headmaster.
Educated headmaster that's not in the mood for any shenanigans.
No shenanigans.
So that's Robert. He's awesome.
Good.
Talk you to. Thank you very much, Leslie.
Thank you, Leslie.
So glad that you were here, Miss Georgina. Thank you.
Yes. Do the Ladybugz? Oh, you can see it?
Yeah, I can see it. Do the Ladybugz have their own Shea Stadium moment? Yes.
Okay.
Yes, there is. There is a scene where they come to America in 1971, which happens to be my favorite year because that was the year I was born, I will say. So in 1971, they come to America, and it is absolute pandemonium.
Yes.
They're coming down the airplane steps, and there's throngs of people, just a crowd, just screaming with signs, crying. A reporter is interviewing the kids there. Who's your favorite ladybug and things like that. And little girls are crying, boys are like, oh, I'm in love with her. And it's just awesome. So that's the Shea Stadium moment, their big concert.
I can't wait. That sounds
Like
exciting.
that. Yes, yes. And with the magic of, with Skinny's brilliant camera work and his editing skills, he can create a crowd to make it look like there are a billion people.
Right.
So,
Wow, how great is that?
exactly. So he can work his magic with the camera to build that scene, the audience. So yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you, Islander. I see you, Islander.
Thank you, Islander.
Sounds awesome. Yeah, it really does.
Thank you.
And then, Byron Allen. So yeah, Skinny, you knew what I was talking about when I said the Byron Allen show. Yeah. So that's great.
I'm going to look into that.
BuzzFeed is Byron Allen. Oh, is it BuzzFeed?
Oh,
is that what it is?
Okay. Saying. Oh.
Yeah, because I know it's something I just get, I read the story and then I conk out on some of the details. I just remember this is a fact. That's it.
This is a fact.
So I got to learn to do better.
So he's BuzzFeed. I did not know that. That's a good thing to know.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Skinny.
Yeah, appreciate you, Skinny.
Okay.
Let's see. So proud of you
doing sister. That's my sister.
Oh, Autumn B. Hey, sister.
Hi, Autumn B. Mwah. I have the best family. I really do. I see. Islander 73 is my brother. That's who he is.
Oh, that's okay.
That's who Islander 73 is. That's my brother. I tell you, I have the best family. Yes, it is. I am Nate Walker. That Ginger. Yeah, Nate. You guys are gonna love Nate. He plays Nick, that character I told you about. Nick is a surprise.
Okay.
And he's going to be a lot of fun, and he's going to be in the character in the story a couple of times.
Okay. Nice.
So yeah, watch for him. Apologies if there are duplicated messages from me.
That Ginger note. Don't worry, we got you.
That's okay, Abby. Ginger. Hi.
Robert.
Hi. Robert. He plays the role of Mr. Henderson. Mr. Henderson is Gloria's father, and just finished voice lesson. Okay. He plays Mr. Henderson, Gloria. Mr. Henderson is a Christian man, and he does not want his daughter in a rock band. He does not. Proper English. He speaks with a perfect proper English accent.
And it's just different types, but yeah.
Different types, but
very posh. It's very posh if he speaks.
For sure. And he and his wife have no tolerance for their daughter Gloria, their Christian daughter,
we will not have this.
Absolutely, it's unconscionable. It's preposterous. And he likes words like that. What's this say? Oh, State Abby is the nicest person I've had. Oh, Ginger.
Ginger, that's so sweet.
Thank you,
she is,
Ginger.
And I will co-sign on that. And I've never met her in person, but gosh, we have the best online friendship so far going. One day I will meet her.
We will. You got to come sit. I would, if you're in this Richmond area, Virginia Beach, please come. I would love to meet you and hang out with you, Tanya. We would have so much fun. Thank you, Nate.
For sure. Who's that? Robert Cummins.
No rock. Yeah.
No rock.
No rock and roll. Oh, true. She's very kind. Thank you, Danielle. Oh,
yes. Oh, wow. They're getting it. They're here. So I can't believe we're at the end already, and we did pretty good, even with all the questions.
We had some technical difficulty at first. Yes. Sorry about that, everybody.
Yes.
But we got it together.
Yes. Well, they didn't. I don't think they witnessed it.
That was
just us. That was just us.
You fixed it.
You worked it out, so it's good.
You handled it beautifully.
I tried my best because I had to have you back on. Come on.
Sure,
I want to thank all of the viewers, Abby's friends, her fans, her fellow stars in the series. I appreciate you guys for taking the time because again, we don't really do what do you call it? A lot of people do shows for ratings and all that stuff. I don't really care about all that stuff. It's going to be a major project. Yes. Thank you. Who's that? Mark.
Who's that?
Miss Ruby Garnett.
Miss Ruby Garnett. Oh my gosh, that's Brenda Edwards. She's the manager of the Ladybugz. She is awesome. She just did a film called Dogwood with Eric Roberts.
Oh,
Miss Ruby is doing her thing.
He gets out there. Eric Roberts is in something else.
He was just in something. And and that's another one of Skinny's actresses. So thank you, Ruby. Thank you so much.
Yes, and thank you guys for your lovely questions. Brilliant. I appreciate you because we do this to inspire people who write, who sing, who dance, act, whatever, and they can see people like Abby and say, you know what? She didn't give up. Neither am I. That's why we do this stuff. So thank you. And I want you guys to go to the website down there on the bottom. You see it, and try to donate if you can. Donate anything, whatever you can. If you got it, you got it. If you don't, we understand. Times is hard. Yeah. So we just need more donors. That's all.
That's all.
And yeah. So let me see. I'm gonna see before I.
Thank you.
Somebody else just asked a question before I was about to
ask the question.
Go Ladybugz. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Abby's the best. Someone said.
Thank you.
And someone else clapped. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. You're
guys
awesome, Sauce.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thanks for being so great and supporting me and supporting this project.
Yeah.
It really means a whole lot to me.
Yes. So let me see. I guess we're going to end. Any last thing before we go?
Just to say thank you for everyone that showed up today. Thank you so much for anyone who's thinking about donating. Yes. If you have any questions for me, please, jolly good. Thank you. Someone said jolly good. Yes. Please contact me. I am easily accessible. You can ask me anything, and yes. I'm here for you to explain whatever you need to know. Yes. And we're just really, hoping that it works out. How can I donate my time? I can't see
that. That's OPC built still.
I'm not familiar with that, but how can you donate your time?
Time, yes.
You can go to ladybugz65.com.
It's on there, guys.
And send me a message, and so we can talk about that. I can answer your question directly.
Yes. So, May Green.
I have no idea.
Okay, that's okay.
I guess that's the person's name. Maybe their name is May Green.
Maybe so. May Green. Yes, maybe. Hi, May Green.
Hi, May Green.
So just go to the website. You see it at the bottom there?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. There you go. Thank you.
Yeah, please go to the website. Yep. Yes.
Go to the website.
You can contact me.
Yes. Especially if you're in that area. So yeah. Okay. Yes, that's you. Okay. Gotcha. All right. So thank you guys so much. And Abby, of course, you were always my sister in my head. So I'm just always thinking a positive light for you and hoping that John Lennon's spirit will descend upon this project. Okay. So for my viewers, Abby Martin's journey with the Ladybugz proves that when you believe in your vision, you don't just have to sell your soul or your copyright to see it through. Okay. From a little girl reading scripts on her phone to her mom standing to the edge of bringing an entire era of rock and roll girl power to the screen. Abby's story is a reminder, guys, that persistence and passion are the real superpowers. If this story moved you, please, if it inspired you or made you want to be a part of something special, I want you to go head over to the Ladybugz Ladybugz BUGZ65.com to see the cast, follow the journey, and find out how you can help bring the Ladybugz to life.
Okay? Oh, for sure.
And do not forget, subscribe to On the Town with Tanya and to the Ladybugz. They have all their links on there. Spotify, so that you never miss an episode, guys. Okay.
Yeah.
And until, let me see, who's this? Somebody else is saying hi.
Somebody else saying something?
Let me see. Yeah, somebody's saying something here. Okay. Let me take this off so I can see and go back to this. Who's this? What'd she say? I'm with Advocates for Histories. Oh, hi. How are you? Hi. That's I can never say the name.
Persistence and passion, way to go. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you. Yes.
I appreciate that. Amen to that.
Great podcast.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Yes. And Abby, I will email you because I'm going to try to hang out with me for a minute while I end it. But right here. You're going to make the reels, so I might, if it cuts you off, that's why. Okay?
No problem. Ready? I'll stay here.
All right, guys. Until next week, I appreciate you all. I appreciate you. Please share the show because somebody needs to be inspired and motivated. All right?
Absolutely.
So next week, I'll see you guys next Sunday, 4 p.m., my regular time. Who's that? Somebody's always saying the peace be still, May Green. This is peace and still is made green. Yes.
Peace,
All
peace,
right. We
and
got you, y'all.
love.
We
Okay.
got you.
All
Thank
right.
you. All
Thank
right.
you.
Bye.